Nita.
I feel proud to be one of the alumni of the UM, and UM is one of the leading university amongst the university in Malaysia.
I feel proud when my staff and our staff can talk about the correctional, can talk about the corrective to other people.
We feel that in 2008, starting is the collaboration starting between UUM and Prison Department. So we started a new era of changes to the our human capital.
Hargai peluang yang diberikan, yang kita dapat, sebab bukan semua orang dapat masuk universiti. Ingat balik apa pengorbanan ibu ayah apabila kita ingin belajar, dan kita akan lebih menghormati masa-masa yang kita ada, dan insya-Allah kita akan berjaya pada masa yang akan datang.
Saya rasa sebagai student kerja sosial ni sebenarnya kos ni kos yang bukan setakat belajar sebagai akademik untuk cari kerja, tapi untuk diri sendiri. Kita perlukan ilmu tu untuk hidup.
Sehingga sekarang, walaupun saya telah bergraduat selama 9 tahun, tapi saya masih mengamalkan semua ilmu-ilmu yang telah diberikan dalam melaksanakan tugas-tugas harian. Dan semua ilmu-ilmu yang telah diterima sepanjang belajar UM tu amat membantu saya menjalankan tugas, terutamanya dalam bidang jenayah seksual.
At SAPSP, your dreams are our aspirations.
And by studying at SAPSP, you can make a difference.
Come and join us.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning. Before we start, let's sing together the Malaysian National Anthem, Negaraku, and UUM official song, Biru Warna.
Insan Tuhan membara langit biru mencari ilmu, berteman kebudimanan, bina nusa bina dunia sejahtera. Uni utama ibu yang tercinta, kami doa lanjut usia bahagia. Kami janji hormati pesanmu, ilmu budi dan bakti. Kami anak alam insan Tuhan, membara langit biru mencari ilmu, berteman kebudimanan, bina nusa bina dunia sejahtera. Uni utama ibu yang tercinta, kecerdasanmu, ilmu budi dan bakti, ilmu budi dan bakti.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the opening ceremony. First of all, I would like to warmly welcome the Honorable Datuk Sri Rina binti Muhammad Harun, Minister of Women, Family and Community Development. The Honorable Datuk Hajah Siti Zailah binti Muhammad Yusof, Deputy Minister of Women, Family and Community Development. Yang berbahagia Dr. Maziah binti Che Yusof, Secretary General Ministry of Women, Family and Community Development. Yang berbahagia Profesor Datuk Dr. Ahmad Bashawir Haji Abdul Ghani, Vice Chancellor of University Utara Malaysia. The Honorable Datuk Haji Azmi bin Rohani, State Secretary Government of Johor. Mr. Muhammad Hanapi bin Muhammad Hanifah, Deputy Director Institute Social Malaysia. Senior officials of ministries, departments and agencies, esteemed members of University Utara Malaysia Management Committee, professors, senior university officers, fellow academicians, distinguished guests, media partners, paper presenters, and participants. Welcome to the 4th International Social Development Conference, Virtual 2021. I would like to read the background of our conference today. Ladies and gentlemen, the International Social Development Conference Virtual 2021, ISDCV 2021, is the 4th installation of ISDC conferences, initially organized in 2014 as a platform to discuss psychosocial issues that occur around the globe. This conference specifically aims to discuss issues regarding social equality and sustainability that affects community well-being, and to discuss latest initiatives in promoting human well-being and social development. This conference is jointly organized by the School of Applied Psychology, Social Work and Policy, SAPSP of University Utara Malaysia, Institute Social Malaysia and Pejabat Setiausaha Kerajaan Negeri Johor. Ladies and gentlemen, praise be to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. By His grace, we have this opportunity to meet in this virtual platform. Before we move on, let us begin with the recitation of dua that will be led by Associate Professor Dr. Muhammad Zawawi Abu Bakar.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Ya Allah, ya Tuhan kami, hanya padamu sahaja kami panjangkan kesyukuran atas segala rahmat dan berkat-Mu. Ya Allah, ya Tuhan kami, dengan nama-Mu yang menyembuhkan segala penyakit, dengan nama-Mu yang mencukupkan segala permintaan, dengan nama-Mu yang memaafkan segala dosa, dengan nama-Mu yang tidak dapat dimudaratkan oleh sesuatu, baik di bumi maupun di langit, dan Engkau maha mendengar lagi maha mengetahui. Kami dengan rendah diri memohon agar Engkau angkatlah penyakit COVID-19 dari bumi Malaysia khasnya dan dunia ini amnya. Andai kami ada melakukan kesalahan dan kezaliman, maka Engkau ampunilah kami. Ya Allah, ya Ghaffar, maka Engkau ampunilah segala dosa-dosa kedua ibu bapa kami, para guru kami, dan saudara kami, para pemimpin kami, serta sekalian umat di alam ini. Ya Rahman, Ya Rahim, Ya Zal Jalali wal Ikram. Sesungguhnya hanya kepadamu kami rafa' rasa syukur, hanya kepadamu kami menyembah, dan hanya kepadamu kami memohon pertolongan. Maka Engkau berkati dan lancarkanlah majlis kami pada hari ini, International Social Development Conference 2021, sehingga ke akhirnya. Tiadalah sesuatu urusan itu mudah, melainkan Engkau jadikannya mudah. dan engkaulah yang menjadikan kesukaran itu mudah apabila engkau kehendaki. Terangilah hati kami dengan cahaya petunjuk-Mu, sebagaimana engkau terangi bumi ini dengan matahari-Mu selama-lamanya. Bersempena dengan majlis pada hari ini, kami memohon inayah dan taufik-Mu. Kurniakanlah kesejahteraan dan kebahagiaan kepada kami. Bukakanlah hati-hati kami. Lapangkanlah dada kami supaya kami dapat mengisi ilmu dan pengetahuan yang berguna untuk agama, bangsa dan negara kami. Ya Allah, Ya Rahman, Ya Rahim, kami memohon kepadamu agar engkau berkatilah majlis ini dengan limpahan rahmat-Mu. Semoga segala usaha kami dalam menjayakan majlis ini mendapat keredaan dan hidayah-Mu. Sesungguhnya, pada hari ini, kami berkumpul kerana-Mu, Ya Allah. Kami berkumpul untuk menimba ilmu, bertukar pendapat, menyumbangkan buah fikiran, menghubungkan silaturahim, dan memberi sokongan ke arah meningkatkan lagi kesejahteraan ummah. Ya Allah, Ya Zal Jalali wal Ikram, kami memohon kekuatan dari hadrat-Mu, Ya Allah, supaya kami yang hadir pada hari ini, agar kami dapat melaksanakan tanggungjawab dan segala kebajikan. Dan kami pohon perlindungan dengan Engkau daripada melakukan keburukan. Ya Allah, kurniakanlah kepada kami kekayaan ilmu pengetahuan dan hiasilah diri kami dengan sifat lemah lembut. Serta muliakanlah kami dengan ketakwaan dan indahkanlah diri kami dengan kesihatan. Allahumma inna nas'aluka salamatan fid din wa afiatan fil jasadi wa ziyadatan fil ilmin wa barakatan fil rizqin wa tawbatan qabla al-maut wa rahmatan 'inda al-maut wa ma'firatan ba'da al-maut. اللهم هون علينا في سكرات الموت والنجاة من النار والعفو عند الحساب. اللهم افتح علينا حكمتك وانشر علينا من خزائن رحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم اجعل جمعنا هذا جمعا مرحوما وتفرقنا من بعده تفرقا معصوما ولا تجعل فينا ولا منا شقيا ولا محروما. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Amin, 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 ya Rabbal Alamin. Thank you, Associate Professor Dr. Muhammad Zawawi Abu Bakar, for the recitation of Dua just now. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I would like to welcome Yang Berbahagia Profesor Datuk Dr. Ahmad Bashawir Haji Abdul Ghani, Vice Chancellor Universiti Utara Malaysia, to deliver his welcoming speech.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And a very good morning to the Honorable Datuk Sri Rina binti Muhammad Harun, Minister of Women, Family and Community Development, the Honorable Datuk Hajah Siti Zailah binti Muhammad Yusof, Deputy Minister of Women, Family and Community Development, the Honorable Datuk Haji Azmi bin Rohani, Johor State Secretary, Yang Bahagia Dr. Maziah binti Cik Yusof, Secretary General, Minister of Women, Family and Community Development, Yang Bahagia Professor Emeritus Datuk Dr. Amir Awang, Member of the Malaysia Board of Councillors, Mr. Muhammad Hanafi bin Muhammad Hanifah, Deputy Director Social Institute of Malaysia, OISM, Professor Dr. Tan Ngoh Tiong, Singapore University of Social Sciences, esteemed members of the University Utara Malaysia Management Committee, professors, senior university officers, fellow academicians, distinguished guests, paper presenters and participants. Ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed a great pleasure to be here today among esteemed guests and fellow academicians. On behalf of Institute Utara Malaysia, I would like to extend a very warm welcome to everyone and thank you for attending this year's conference. Allow me to warmly thank the organizers of this conference for giving me the privilege of welcoming and addressing you all. It is an honor and a pleasure to do so. We are indeed honoured to have with us today the Honourable Datuk Sri Rina binti Muhammad Harun, Minister of Women, Family and Community Development. My utmost of gratitude and appreciation goes to Datuk Sri for your willingness to officiate today's event. I would also like to take this opportunity to extend my appreciation to our distinguished keynote speakers, Yang Bahagia Professor Emeritus Dr. Amir Awang, members of the Malaysia Board of Councillors, and Professor Dr. Tan Ngoh Tiong, Professor at the Singapore University of Social Sciences. We look forward to listening to your thoughts and insights on social development, especially in the context of the COVID-19 pandemic. To all distinguished speakers, paper presenters and participants, allow me to officially welcome you to the 4th Virtual ISDC 2021. We are delighted to have you with us to participate and share in this conference. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Wawasan 2020 is the country's development master plan towards achieving a developed country status with industrialization as the engine of growth. It puts emphasis on progress being achieved based on moral integrity that can unify and sustain a prosperous society. It clearly propagates good governance, trust, and integrity. It is also postulated that technological innovations will continue to drive sustainable development based on the people competitiveness and excellence on par with that of developed countries. Changes, no matter whether they seem good or bad at the time, will teach you something new. Change is a general notion or approach that has been found to be useful in developing specific ideas that lead to improvement. However, to make changes, it does come with a price, for it affects the way people think and act. Malaysia is in the midst of making significant changes to its economic sector in complying with the dictates of the Industrial Revolution 4.0. It has been a challenge to the country due to the impact of modern technology, as it also highlighted the gap in technical, creative, and intellectual skills within the community. Thus, education is seen as the agent of change and has been given a more prominent role to play in addressing the challenge. It must move in concert with the development of the IR 4.0. One of the aspects that requires serious focus and undertakings is the space of inter-cooperation between educational and technical institutions as well as industry. The higher education institutions are now required to focus on the development of talents and skills that can prepare graduates for the IR 4.0 oriented job market, which is dominated by new technological and digital innovations. Ladies and gentlemen, due to the significant impact of technology in everyday life, the social and psychological aspects of well-being must also be given due emphasis and not neglected. At this moment in time, everyone is affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. The level of health and well-being of the community, for example, in Malaysia, has dropped to an alarming level with various cases and problems reported, such as job loss, declining income, suicide cases, and so forth. All of these cases involve mental well-being, and the problems are expected to become more widespread among Malaysians. According to the Health Ministry Director General, Tan Sri Datuk Nur Hisham Abdullah, the degrading state of mental health and emotional problems among Malaysians is at a serious level. On average, more than 8,000 phone calls were received daily, and estimated 46.8% phase of these were mental and emotional problems related. A total of 6.9% recorded the problems of not having basic needs because of loss of employment. 6% had domestic problems, child abuse contributed 0.2%, and psychiatric problems contributed 2.4%. The trend is on the rise and will continue to do so till the end of the year. Thus, the International Social Development Conference Virtual 2021, which is a continuation of the previous ISDC conference that were organized in 2014, 2016, and 2018, is obliged to primarily discuss all related psychosocial issues that are presently impacting the community. The conference, organized by the School of Applied Psychology, Social and Policy, UM, also aims to discuss other community well-being issues, explore individual, family and community psychological issues, discuss the latest initiatives in various disciplines and social services, as well as to strengthen community well-being towards more sustainable. It is my sincere hope that this conference can yield the desired outcome and be a reference point to not only among academics, but also to the governing authorities of the country. I believe it is the right thing to do in putting more focus on the social well-being of the community during this uncertain and testing time. To conclude my welcoming remark, I would like to express my gratitude and congratulate the School of Applied Psychology, Social Work and Policy, Institute of Malaysia, particularly the ISDC 2021 committee members, for putting together an excellent conference with an amazing program and great speakers. On behalf of UUM, I would also like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our highly distinguished guest of honor, the Honorable Datuk Sri Rina binti Muhammad Harun, the Minister of Women, Family and Community Development, for graciously agreeing to officiate the opening ceremony of ISDC 2021. My gratitude also goes to all keynote speakers, paper presenters, participants and delegates for your willingness to share experience and knowledge, and thus helping enormously towards ensuring a meaningful meeting of minds. I wish everyone a successful conference and look forward to seeing you again at our future events. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and thank you.
Thank you, Professor Dato Dr. Ahmad Bashawir Haji Abdul Ghani, Vice Chancellor of University Utara Malaysia, for your speech. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the highlights of our conference. Please welcome our special honorable guest, the Honorable Datuk Sri Rina binti Muhammad Harun, Minister of Women, Family and Community Development, to deliver her opening speech and to officiate our conference. Please welcome.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera, salam Malaysia prihatin. The Honorable Datuk Hajah Siti Zaila binti Muhammad Yusof, Deputy Minister of Women, Family and Community Development. Yang berbahagia Dr. Mazia binti Cik Yusof, Secretary General Ministry of Women, Family and Community Development. Yang berbahagia Profesor Datuk Dr. Ahmad Bashawir bin Haji Abdul Ghani, Vice Chancellor Universiti Utara Malaysia. The Honorable Datuk Haji Azmi bin Rohani, State Secretary, Government of Johor. Mr. Muhammad Hanafi bin Muhammad Hanifah, Deputy Director Institute Social Malaysia. Senior officials of ministry, departments and agencies. Esteemed members of Universiti Utara Malaysia Management Committee. Fellow academicians, distinguished guests, presenters and participants. Alhamdulillah, all praise be for Allah SWT, by whose grace and blessings we are able to virtually meet this morning for the launching ceremony of International Social Development Conference Virtual 2021, when our country, as well as the rest of the world, are still struggling to battle the COVID-19 pandemic. First and foremost, thank you to the Organising Committee Universiti Utara Malaysia, UUM, for their collaboration with the Ministry of Women, Family and Community Development, or known as KPWKM, through Institute Social Malaysia ISM and the State Government of Johor for giving me the honour and opportunity to address the opening remarks of this conference. The theme for this year's conference is promoting human well-being towards equality and sustainability in society, which fittingly captures for the situation that we are facing due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Today, we are living in a vastly different world. The pandemic has changed almost everything in our lives. In order to achieve equality and sustainability in society, the core tenet is to help people overcome obstacles that prevent them from fully participating in society and supporting their effort to shape their future. This is achievable through the stronger whole of society approach, hence creating more inclusive societies, empower citizens and foster peaceful communities. In this regard, the Ministry has carried out various proactive initiatives to promote equality and sustainability in the community through agencies under these ministries. These agencies work in tandem as part of the frontliners in improving the welfare of the community. Assistance is provided in various forms including psychosocial support, training, professional counseling and advocacy, and protection for affected members of society to maintain their well-being. The country is also grateful to all NGOs, higher educational institutions, and any community groups that have participated in and are actively rendering social services to the people, especially in these difficult times. In line with the theme today, the Ministry has developed a strategy plan 2021 to 2025. The plan by the Ministry is multifaceted and includes strengthening the family institution and the roles that women play, protecting and developing children, improving a conducive environment for the senior citizens, empowering the disabled groups, and increasing the independence of specific groups such as domestic violence victims and the poor. To empower women, the Ministry initiated the My Kasih Capital program with a value of 2 million ringgit targeting at some 4,000 women entrepreneurs. It is a capital injection program helping qualified women to engage in e-commerce and other commercial activities. This program is looking at increasing the quality of life of those who were just starting their businesses. To promote better service delivery, efforts towards community well-being through training and research are also pertinent to the social field. Efforts at preparing the social workers and their counterparts such as the NGOs ensure social welfare services are better delivered for various target groups who need assistance. Promoting well-being, it also associates with the most fundamental aspect, education. Today, university roles as expert and community transforming agents are highly relevant. UUM as such prepares human capital and social works, psychology and counseling. UUM bridges the distances between theories and practices, which are paramount in adjusting to the continuous social changes. To ensure communities were affected during these trying times, the National Employment Council was set up to execute the strategies to create and preserve jobs in line with the first objective of Budget 2021, which is people's well-being. The government aspires to ensure the recovery and stimulation of the economic sector in Malaysia could be implemented successfully with a comprehensive approach. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank Professor Dr. Tan Ngoh Tiong from Singapore University of Social Science and Professor Emeritus Datuk Dr. Amir Awang from Board of Consular of Malaysia for their keynotes. It is good to have these two speakers today to update us on the new global challenges and the competency to overcome the challenges we are facing today. Aside from that, the presentation sessions are designed to produce outcomes related to best practices which can be emulated to upgrade service delivery quality. With presenters from different backgrounds to present on various interesting topics, I hope that this will inspire more creative yet doable approaches to promote human well-being towards equality and sustainability in society. It is my sincere hope that this conference enable us to learn best practices and share the best knowledge to create a better future. Thank you. once again to all of you for committing your time and energy towards this conference. On that note, it is my pleasure to declare the 4th International Social Development Conference Visual 2021 officially open. Wabillahi taufiq wa hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Datuk Sri Rina binti Muhammad Harun, Minister of Women, Family and Community Development, for officiating the 4th International Social Development Conference, Virtual 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, the montage marks the end of the opening ceremony. Once again, thank you everyone for gracing our ceremony with your presence. We truly appreciate it. We will adjourn our meeting for lunch break and we will continue with parallel paper presentations at 2 p.m. Some short reminders for all participants and presenters. Presenters, please be ready before 2 p.m. for your paper presentation session. Please check your WhatsApp and Telegram for the latest announcements regarding paper presentation schedules. I end my duty as Master of Ceremony for this event and for today's event with Wabillahi Taufiq wal Hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.